All right. So here's the thing. I'm just blown away. So all it took, Matt Gates just let me down. Because all it took for a lot of people on the Republican side, all this crap they're talking about anti-war and all this other things, all it took was to find something that they actually care about. As much as you had a bunch of people on the right hollering about Ukraine and all this other stuff, they when it really came down to it, and as much as I disagree with Martin Luther King on a lot of things, but he had the one quote, you know, the measure of a man in times of adversity. In times of adversity, people show you who they really are. Matt Gaetz made that big passionate speech that I freaking loved, where he was talking about when they ousted Kevin McCarthy, and a lot of people on the right were, and I actually agree with him doing that, but a lot of people on the right were talking about this is just going to be chaos, and this is chaos, and the left is going to be able to label the right wing as being, you know, it's just going to be so chaotic and blah blah blah. And he made that speech and he said that true chaos is 33 trillion in debt, giving money to Ukraine, yada yada yada. And then I was like, hey, you know what? This is freaking, yeah. He's really, boy, he's really good. And then yesterday I see the tweet where they're talking about where he's okay and gave a pat on the back to Marco Rubio for rubber stamping three plus billion dollars to freaking Israel every year. 3 billion. So here's the thing, and it's the same thing. Brianna Greyjoy, as much as I disagree with her, she was so right to call out Marjorie Taylor Greene when she went on Rising, talking about the fact that she's not really about cutting spending or whatever, and because she asked her about the military budget, and Marjorie Taylor Greene was all for it. And you know what? That should have been my tail right there, but here we are. I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene for saying that we need to audit the money going to Ukraine. All right, but I guarantee you she won't say anything about auditing money when it comes to Israel. The thing is that to just rubber stamp, I didn't sign up to have my tax dollars go to any other country. I don't give a crap what other country it is. I don't care if I in my heart actually agree with them. I don't care. What I'm saying is the same thing with the student loan forgiveness or whatever. You make the case to the person, and I keep bringing this person up because it's just so sad, that wasn't even able to get, he only was able to get $10, I think it's $10.81, right under $11 in gas is all he can afford. And he had his work uniform on, he was coming from work. So you need to tell that person right there why whenever he goes to pick up his paycheck, that he gets that much less because of the federal withholding, that person right there needs to pay for this other country or this other person's student loan debt. You tell me right there, make the case for them. This is why I say taxes need to be as low as possible. And if they're as low as possible, you can give to whatever cause you want. You can, like I said, the other country can have some kind of GoFundMe or some kind of what you call that, like the bank routing number and account number. You can give into your heart's content to whatever cause that you want. But the thing is that person right there that is struggling, that American taxpayer that is struggling, is supposed to give to these other countries? No. And here's my thing: when other countries get a rubber stamp of spending and military aid from America, they're not going to be as diplomatic when it comes to relations with other countries, because they know that it's just like if a person's growing up, you got 2 or 3 big brothers that are right behind you with brass knuckles. They're back there with brass knuckles saying, and you're over there talking crap to everybody. Yeah, because my brother. But then if we were to take away that aid, it would be just like when your brother graduates and goes off to college, and then suddenly you have you want to handle everyone in a slightly different way because you don't have that protection that's freaking go. This is terrible. All I say is the American taxpayer should not be on the hook for paying for other countries for their defense. I'm sorry what happened to you. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Because the thing is that when I'm in financial trouble, $33 trillion, when I'm in financial trouble, I can't just say, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna keep spending money and it's just no biggie. I can't say that. This country should not be able to say, hey, we're just gonna keep spending money wildly as if we're not in debt $33 trillion. What is the best for the American tax-paying working class citizen? Make everything as give that person as much opportunity to be able to go, and there's no barriers in the way of that person being able to go make money, be able to go do whatever they want to do. That's what you do. Then that person, if the taxes are lower, that you're taking more money away, that person can give to whatever cause they want. You can have a pool of people that say, hey, we want to do student loan forgiveness. Guess what? You can do that. Y'all can all pool your money up together and do that. If you want to give to whatever country, Ghana or whatever, Libya, I don't know, Afghanistan, Iran, whoever you want to give to, you go ahead and do that. You can pool your money together with other people, and hey, you know what? That takes away all the administrative fees and all that other crap. And it actually gets to that person. Why don't we do that? This is absolutely insane. Matt Gaetz is a bad actor. Whenever he talked about, being in debt $33 trillion, but then rubber stamps over $3 billion to go to Israel every year. In any other country. I don't think it should go to any other country. I don't care what other country it is. Nope. Comment, like, share, subscribe. See you next one.